I, 25F, am getting married to the love of my life in September of this year. We got engaged in July of last year and announced a date pretty quickly afterwards. Along with that, I asked my 6 closest friends to be my bridesmaids, and everyone happily said yes. One of my bridesmaids, A, 26F, has been my friend for nearly 7 years now. Last year, she got into a situationship so shitty that it started to affect our friend group because we were all so exhausted to hear about her awful man that we didn't feel like hanging out anymore. We knew that she would cry about him for the entire duration of the hangout and we would feel bad for her and give her advice that she would go on to ignore. This summer right after our engagement, my partner and I planned a vacation for all my bridesmaids to come on, and we spent pretty much the whole week consoling her about her situationship not working out, only for her to get back with him a few days after getting home. I talked to my other friends, and we all realized we were getting fed up with her behavior, so I decided that I would be brave and be the first to let her know. I told her everything, and also that her BF wasn't welcome at my wedding at all. She told me she wouldn't invite him because they were broken up for good, and that she understood I didn't want to hear about him going forward. During this conversation, I also asked her if she still wanted to be my bridesmaid because I felt like she was more and more distant with me, and she assured me that she really wanted to. 4 months after this conversation, she's grown even more distant, and I've learned from a mutual friend of ours and another one of my bridesmaids that it's because A has essentially started to move in with her boyfriend and has made another friend group. She also doesn't want me to find out that she has gotten back together with him, as if I'm her mother and she's hiding things from me. To me, it only shows that she knows she's not making the right decisions but doesn't want to admit it. This has left me pretty jaded. It feels like she's moved on to another group that validates her relationship, and I feel a bit icky inviting her into the backstage of my big celebration of love when she'll barely reply to my texts anymore. Additional context, she told one of our friends that she couldn't rejoice when the news of my engagement dropped because my happiness reminded her that her relationship was not working out well. That was back in July, but it still stings. Also, I can't imagine why she would tell our mutual friend and think I wouldn't hear about it. Still, I feel like taking away the bridesmaid role would sign the end of our friendship, and I am not ready to say goodbye to her, but I also feel like I put in a lot more effort in our friendship in the last year and a half while she's moving on to other things and people. Would I be an asshole if I did that?